This episode is proudly brought to you by our sponsors who make this content possible. Thank you for your support.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to another great episode of Let's Connect Now. Yes, it's got to be that energetic. Monica's tripping out on this energy.
Why? I'm tripping out on the light that's blinding me. I see spots.
Oh, my God. You see spots? Great. Guys, she can't see me. Good. I'm glad she can't see me.
Sorry, everybody, but yeah, these lights are blinding.
What? No.
I'm trying to look at you.
Are you crying?
Almost. I'm trying to look
I'm
at you.
here. It's okay, Monica.
I can barely see you.
Monica, I'm here.
Yeah, they're so bright. I don't know. Why do we need them? Because we're dark?
Shine bright like a diamond. But welcome to another episode of JR and the crew. No, Dude, Let's Connect Now.
You did not just say that.
I know. I wanted to see if you're paying attention.
You did not just say that.
I want to see if you're paying attention.
No, you didn't, because you miss it.
I do. Guys, get me off this show. Put me back on my other show. No, just like.
Yes, take them.
Take them. No, I'm really excited. I hope you guys liked the last episode. We had Johnny from Just Pools on. It was a great episode. No, actually, I'm sorry.
No,
it
we
was
had WoPro.
Yeah, we had WoPro Fitness.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sorry. I was thinking about pools for some reason. But we had WoPro Fitness, and I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. We're
thinking about you, Johnny.
It was Arturo and Aaron. Aaron and Arturo, great guys. Now they're popping a lot up on our social media. I'm seeing their feeds. I'm seeing their posts.
I love the way they grab everything and they reshare. And
well, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's something that that's what we tell people. Don't just rely on us, but make sure that you guys are sharing.
Yes.
Liking, resharing, because that's what enhances the social media, right?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And once again, we do Let's Connect Now because it's about finding the right stories of people and not just in business, but even making an impact in the community, and just doing something great.
Yeah,
we want to bring those type of stories on this show.
Exactly, because you never know who you're going to motivate or who you're going to inspire with your story. Especially when we had Johnny from Just Pools, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. His story was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved his story.
Yeah. So this is what it's all about. It's about sharing our journeys through our businesses and what we're doing in our communities, right?
Right. And if you know somebody that needs to be on this show, let us know.
Yes.
Send us a DM. Send us their link.
Comment.
We'll contact
on
them.
On Facebook, you can comment
Yes.
and send us a link to their page, and we'll definitely take a look at it, and we'll contact them.
Contact us and let us know how good Monica is doing on the show.
Yeah.
We want that feedback so much. She's crazy.
Let me know if I need to vote JR out.
Oh.
Send them back to JR and the crew.
Wow. She wants to send me out, guys.
Yeah, send them back, because let me tell you guys, I learned nothing.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Monica.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
So I'm just going to share a little something about this guy. So yeah,
Did I give you permission to share this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I don't need your permission. For the past couple of weeks, I've been wearing a brace because I actually fractured my wrist. And
you shouldn't be chasing your husband around.
This morning, he pulled my arm
on
by
accident.
the brace.
It was on accident.
Yeah. So if I come back on the show in a couple of weeks with no arm, it's because he pulled it out of my socket and the doctor had to cut it off.
No arm. You're so dramatic. No arm. If I come back, guys, and I'm like all messed up.
Or with the metal arm.
You practically have metal all over. Robo Monica. Hey, how you doing?
I'm telling you, that's why I share.
You're gonna be one day. Everyone's gonna tune in.
I share Wonder Woman because I am Wonder Woman.
I know. Oh God, one day they're gonna tune in. You're gonna be like, hi guys, hi.
No.
How are you guys doing today?
No.
Hi. Hi.
That's AI.
Hi guys. That's gonna be Monica, and I'm gonna be like, hold on, guys, I gotta get WD-40. I gotta oil her.
I'm coming in my costume next time with my Wonder Woman costume.
Oh my God. Okay, this year we always say we're gonna do it, and we never do it. This year we're gonna dress up for Halloween.
I dress up every year. You don't dress up.
No, I'm talking for the show.
Oh, yeah.
Because we always say, we're so busy, we forget when the episodes are going to air. But the next time we have to come
I'm going to be Wonder Woman. My husband already said yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
He said the sexier, the better.
I'll be Kryptonite.
Who?
Kryptonite.
What's that?
Then you're not a true. She's not a true Superman, Wonder Woman. Kryptonite is your weakness. It's what hurts them. It takes your power away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kryptonite. Oh, it's just for Superman?
No wonder I didn't know. See, I'm not dumb.
Oh, Wonder Woman. Because she's just Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I already have my thing right here.
Okay.
My cufflinks.
You're what? Okay, if anybody out there has a production where they need a Wonder Woman, Monica is available. She's ready.
I'm ready. I'm the Mexican Wonder Woman.
The original Wonder Woman was Latina, so she's the first one.
That's why I just said it. Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Duh.
Jesus. So what?
See, we're not in sync.
No,
definitely not.
No, they broke up too. NSYNC broke up, so that's why we're not in sync.
Who's that?
Aiden. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, you're talking about singing it? Oh my God.
Justin Timberlake and the NSYNC. Okay, so I have to say things that are in Monica's era, and I don't come from there, so it's very hard to relate to Monica.
I'm not a baby boomer, by the way. So you're in the same era as me, so be quiet.
No.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Whoa,
yes,
whoa,
you are.
Guy, she's ready to attack me.
Yes.
Wonder Woman power to your hand. Ting, ting. What? This is good, guys. We haven't even started the episode yet. We're 7 minutes in, and this has been funny. Oh my God!
It's all you.
It's me.
Did you give me gummies? What did you feed me? I thought they were regular
gummies. Yeah, they're nerds.
Hey, I'm Michael.
I'm Ralph.
Welcome to Munoz and Munoz.
Come check it out. Here at Munoz and Munoz, every case is important to us. Big or small, small or big, we're here to help you.
And here also, privacy is our #1 priority for all of our clients. So come check it out. Our #1 priority is serving the community. We want to give the best attorney service out there in the industry. We're here to help you. Please call us for any personal injury or criminal defense needs that you may need.
So thank you guys for visiting our firm. As you can see, I'm here, Michael's here, always ready to serve you guys for any questions. And please, do not hesitate to call us for anything you need. It could be the simple question, we're here for you. Y sí hablamos español.
Shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Hey everybody, I hope you guys are enjoying the show with Let's Connect Now. My name is Danielle Wood. I'm with Prospectors Federal Credit Union, a division of Certified Federal. You guys want to contact us regarding any banking needs or even auto loans and personal loans, feel free to contact me at any time. You can reach me at 909-396-9688 or 909-504-7371. I'm looking forward to talking and speaking with you all soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
We wanted to go over some things. You know, we did have a great legislative breakfast with Assemblywoman Blanca Rubio. It was very successful. We're very happy about that event. You know, a lot of our president circles were there. We acknowledged some of new members and some existing members, and it was great. Thank you to Lazy Dog for opening up their doors again and allowing us to do this because they do open up early hours just for us.
Yeah, they've been doing this for many years now, and really love the fact that their staff gets there super early, like 5:30 in the morning, just so that they can provide the the breakfast for our members and any of our events. So we're really really grateful to Lazy Dog. Big shout out to the general manager there, Tom, and Jaylene, because they're great. So
yeah,
really appreciate all the waiters and the waitresses. They're super awesome people. So
yes, and to our sponsor, East Valley.
To our sponsor, East Valley Community Health Center. Thank you so much for sponsoring the event. And of course, to all of our President Circle members that were there on the day of. We actually had people that came from out of town.
Yes, all the way from up north.
Yes.
Just to be at the breakfast. That's amazing.
Yes. And not only that, the fact that we were competing with the city of Irwindale, the Irwindale Chamber of Commerce, they had their legislative breakfast in at the Santa Anita racetrack.
Yes.
Regardless, we we felt like, I feel, on their behalf, that we both had successful events. Thank you to our assemblywoman for making it happen.
Yeah, being a
making
trooper.
it happen for both of us.
Yes, she flew right in to come right to ours, and then from ours went to another one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I heard from what I understand, someone told me that as she was exiting our event, some of our attendees wanted to take pictures just catch a quick picture with her, and she had to leave. So it's not like she was trying to be rude on purpose, but she really did have to go.
Yeah, she wanted to stay. You could tell she always wants to stay and hang out with us because she tells us, I have fun with you guys.
Yeah.
But her assistants are really good at getting her to each location on time. Like they're always looking at us like, let her, we gotta come on.
She had so much information, and I'm sure that there was a lot more, but because she had that second commitment,
right.
She had to leave. But but again, we're very grateful for all the great information, how supportive she is, all the advice that she gave about the power of networking. That was her the beginning of her message, because it's true. Everything that she said about networking, it's true. When you're at an event, you got to pick at least three people
out of your circle,
out of your norm that you
circle.
don't know.
Yep.
New people, and schedule a coffee, schedule a lunch, but follow through because you never know what's gonna come out of it.
It's true. You never know what that person. You might not get their business, but you create a great friendship.
Yeah,
a working friendship, and they might be referring your business to other people, to somebody else, and that's what it's all about. It's still going back to the whole word of mouth is the best promotion for anybody, and that's what it's all about. And she made it clear. She said it over the podium. She said it. She's like, I'm gonna be on their podcast again, and we're like, yes. Come back. We wanted her to come back and be on the podcast again and stuff. So that was a great event. We're really excited. We have more events coming up. We have a lot of things that we're shooting for, and we're about, and that's what I want to get to. Like the businesses, if you're a business, or maybe somebody in the community and you're watching these videos and you live locally right here in the San Gabriel Valley, you're a business in the San Gabriel Valley, get involved in what we're doing. We're putting these events on. We're providing a podcast. We're doing all these things and empowering the businesses to, because we really hear their cry about exposure and branding and getting out in the community.
Yes.
And we create those things.
Yes. And for us, it's not about competing with anyone else.
No.
Any other, association, any other chamber, any other nothing. Because, we are unique in our own way. Everybody, every chamber, every association is unique in their own way.
Yes.
And if it's working for you, take advantage of it. But don't feel like you are, that's it. That's your circle. If you're comfortable there, by all means, stay, and let it be your circle, but you're not going to grow. And that is the truth. You could be loyal to whoever you want. Be loyal, but spread your wings, because until you do that, you don't exist on this side.
Right. And you want that.
And that's what people don't understand. They feel that, oh, I'm already part of this chamber. I'm already part of you guys, even us, you know. And like you said it, you've said it multiple times, you know, on the show and even to people at events, you know, you don't just be part of us. Be part of, if you have the means to be part of multiple things, explore the idea.
Exactly.
Because until you do that, you won't know what you're missing and how many more clients you could have had. Or how many other relationships you could have formed because you did that, right?
Right.
I think we've gone to so many other events, and now we got new members.
Right, by going to other chamber events and stuff.
And they're part of other
yes.
chambers, and they're still like
Yes.
on the board or part of their, you know, their ambassador or whatever. But they're still part of us, and we love that, right? So it's just advice that we give to people, you know, and some people don't get it, and the people that do get it, they're
growing.
I think they're growing and they're doing great.
Yes, and if you are part of the GWC, like you said, spread your wings. Go find other groups that you could be a part of as well, and it helps us because then people are asking, like you said, what are we doing over here? And then it brings vice versa. It people bounce back and forth, you know. And another thing that we've created, and we're going to be starting. People are going to be starting to see us push it a lot more. Is our packages that we have now that are going to be available for businesses. You know that we're going to be able, like we had our marketing team share at the legislative breakfast a little bit about, you know, the programs that they've designed and created, that yes, it does have a AI involved in it and integrated into it. And if you don't jump on it now, you can't be afraid of it. They said you can't be afraid of AI because you got to know how to use AI, you know, and you won't be afraid of it. The only people that might be afraid of it is the ones that don't want to start adapting to it, because yes, later in the future a lot of jobs are going to be most likely replaced by AI, but it's still got to be monitored by an individual.
Well, it's okay. So the way I'm seeing it, I see AI now is I'm not afraid of it. Actually, falling in love with it because it just saves me so much time. And the fact that it creates something that I don't have to think about. All I have to do is modify, you know, because you do have to modify certain things or whatever. But it's fine. You know, I'm still using my own idea into it. But what I'm trying to get at is that not to be afraid of technology. The fact that there's still businesses out there right now, and it just shocks me, that are not on social media. And when you address it, because right now the norm is, so are you on social media? Let me follow you.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
It's kind of like a thing, and the fact that some people say, oh no, I'm not. I don't have time. Then to me, you don't exist.
Right.
Because yes, websites are still great, but they're becoming obsolete. You know, right now people want to go on to websites are good because you have to set up appointments. You want to look at their menu. You want to see what they have, and you know, blah blah blah. But social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, but it's mostly Instagram, right?
Yeah, mostly Instagram.
If you don't have a presence on Instagram, it's kind of like you don't exist.
No, yeah, and the reason why is because people it used to be this: if you didn't have a website, you weren't real. You know
exactly.
What I mean? And there was a commercial.
You were
too.
not legit.
You're not legit. Like, and they did a commercial. I remember seeing a commercial going, "It's true. I seen it on the internet."
And remember how expensive websites were, and now you could do your own. AI can create it for you.
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing.
You just put some stuff
That's
in.
it.
But what I was saying is, so with the whole website thing, now it is with social media, Facebook and Instagram. It's the same thing because people want to see, you know, okay, if you're sharing with people about, you know, I am a great a plumber. I'm gonna go up based off our president's circle. Some of it, you know, I work for, you know, I'm a collision repair, pool service. I own a restaurant. They want to see things that you've done. They want to, and actually they want to see too your videos on social media, and they want to see the response that people put on there.
Yeah, because that's kind of like your testimonies, like
Yes.
your although AI can still create responses for you and the whole algorithm thing or whatever, we get it, but you exist. And the more you network out there and people are following you, if your followers are organic, that's cool too, that's okay. But you exist, and the fact that we are constantly looking at it, that's what matters, is that you're getting the attention and you're being seen, right? And through us, something that I'm very proud of us, because on Greater West Covina Instagram page, you'll see that we follow chambers, that we follow associations, and we follow different organizations, and we reshare.
Yes, we
Because
do.
you know what? We don't care. Like, to us it's about community, right? It's about community. It's not, we're not just like, if you're a member, whatever, if you're not a member, we're not going to do that. People need to stop.
Yeah, well, people have other businesses that are not even members of our have tagged us, or I see that it's something good that they're doing, and we've reshared it.
Yep.
Just to reshare it, because this is great. We like this. Oh my God, this is good. People need to know. We just reshare it, because and they're not members. They're not members, and that's what it's about. It's about networking and just showing people that we are about empowering businesses, and that's why we set up these tiers. If you go to greaterwestcovina.com, you can see our tiers. You could click the link. You see our tiers. We have a bronze, silver, and gold, and the packages are catered and designed just for the local businesses,
Yes.
not the small business,
small moms and
the
pops.
small businesses.
Yeah.
It starts off very low, and there's no contract. It's month to month, but you got to give it time as well to work. You can't just say in 1 month, oh, it didn't work. You got to give at least, I used to say 3 to 6 months, but now as time, and they did it with us, our marketing team did it with us, it's around 6 months. You got to give it 6 months.
Yes, and the way that I would describe that, it's like this. It's like you buy something on Instagram. It's this miracle cream that says, it's guaranteed to take away your wrinkles and this and that. It's unfair if in a couple, and you start using it in 1 week, you want to see results, right? You gotta stick to the product and at least use 2 jars of it before you start seeing
Results.
Results or
Right.
whatever. It's not everything is instant. Even if you were to meet me or meet JR or whatever, and we tell you, yeah, this is what we can do, we're not gonna do it the next day. It's gonna take time because we want to get to know you. It's like everything takes time, but everything that is good takes time.
No, and that's great you say that. It does take time, and the reason why it takes time as well is because you need to understand is that as you join us and be a part of one of the tiers and be a part of one of the programs,
The services.
it does the service. It takes time for our team to gather your information, begin to start putting your information in there, and then in the algorithm and everything that needs to be done, start moving along. So it does take a couple of weeks even for that. The preparation. I mean, because they had to get a lot of stuff from us, a lot of content from us as well. Because they build a website. We build a website for you. We take care. They start doing your Facebook. There's text messaging. There's auto reply.
Instagram.
You have an AI secretary and stuff. I mean, there's so much, but you won't know this unless you go to greaterwestcovina.com and find out. And I'll say, that's a great plug right there, man. I'm amazed by myself. No, but
And he makes fun of me, okay?
but no, and that's where I believe people, if somebody designs something for us, which they did, and that's why now we have a marketing team to say, hey, we could better your business. We have said, let's try it. Because you don't know until you try.
Exactly.
And sometimes people are afraid of failure. Sometimes people have the fear of the unknown. Fear, well, if it doesn't work, what do I do? Look it. What if, okay, even if you say, I'm not going to do it because I have the fear of what if it doesn't work? Well, you're going to have the fear of if it did work, you missed out on so much. So in business, it's about taking the risk. It's about taking the risk, taking the plunge, and you don't know until hey, it's not a failure, it's a learning experience, right? So through this, if it didn't work for you, guess what? At least you got to learn, and that's the biggest thing. You got to learn.
Yeah,
the growth.
It's like with us before we partner with our marketing team with these guys. We were a little hesitant as well. We were like, wow, it just seemed like so much. But, they did all the legwork. We did some of it. They did the majority of it. And they came up with some great concepts for these services. So it's not something that was just thrown in together. There was a lot of research that was done in order for them to create these things for your business. So, it's up to you whether or not this is for you, but you're not going to know until you try. Everything takes money. It took money for us to acquire their services, right? And it's a risk. But at the end of the day, we know that this is a need and this is going to work. But unless you guys decide to take that leap of faith with your business, go ahead, keep spending $100 a month on Starbucks. Is that gonna, you being all caffeinated, at work trying to figure everything out, is that gonna help you? No. But
go ahead and spend $600 on Yelp.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just crazy. Somebody, one of our members came in today and they said, I'm about to spend over $600 on Yelp, but I see the plan you're doing, and Yelp doesn't even do half the things that you're I'm like, yeah, exactly.
But if you put those $100 on Starbucks towards one of our plans, you'll see that it will pay off more and you'll be less caffeinated. I'm trying to use all this
terminology.
Not terminology. All these metaphors. No, but honestly, take a leap of faith and see what these services, they were created for you, and so
And I love that. I love the fact that what are I'm gonna say, express a little bit more what you're saying. No, but what you're saying is, it's this. What we've created for the businesses is where the market is headed for marketing.
It's already there.
Yeah, it's already there. And so, you as a business, it doesn't matter if you just start your business. It doesn't matter if you're a mom and pop. It doesn't matter if you're in your home. The way the market is going is the way that our team has structured it to prepare you to head in that direction for the market.
You'll be way ahead of the game, by the way.
Way ahead of the game. And it's better to be ahead than having to play catch up.
And to be so behind where
and
you
now
have
catching
to.
Up. You're catching up.
Exactly.
Why do that? I mean, we're not, we are, and I love it because we are actually doing exactly everything that we're sharing. We're actually, we were the guinea pigs of everything that they want to implement. Yeah. We were the guinea pigs.
And there's not a lot of convincing that we're trying to do right now, because you know what? At the end of the day, these are our services, and whether or not you want to do it, that's up to you guys. We're not going to force it up people's throats. We're not trying to do that. It is just something different that we are doing, and we're very proud of ourselves because we are already ahead of the game. So if you want to be ahead of the game, check out our plans, greaterwestcovina.com, and that's where I'm going with that.
Yeah, no, I love it. And there's a lot of more things that we're going to be doing. I'm very excited because, we take pride, and as every business should, evaluate yourself and begin to take pride in evolving. And we've been evolving. We've been evolving in everything that we do, the type of events that we're putting on. We want to better ourselves even for this podcast. We're always reading on things to better ourselves so that we can come on here and share great information. We're always searching for the right stories. I mean, we're meeting people. I mean, you and I mean, on a daily basis are all. Just literally reflecting. We're always looking at how can we better ourselves? How can we better ourselves? That's what it's all about.
Every day I have to hear it. Every day I have to hear it, and it's like, man, I am trying to lose weight. What do you mean?
My God.
But he doesn't take his own advice.
Oh, wow. I know. Today I feel a little bloated. Can anybody give me some help? I've been feeling bloated.
Just go to see if he doesn't get gas or something. I think think I brought you some.
Thank God they can only hear us, but they can't smell it.
You're disgusting. Oh my God. You did not just say that.
I know.
Oh my God. Aiden, please blur that. Because that was
Blur
just
it. They can't see it.
I mean.
Oh my God.
Mute it.
Mute it. Yeah. Mute me.
Mute that.
Say I'm not muted. I'm not muted.
Stop.
No, but I'm very excited about what's going on. And summer's upon us. A lot of great events, and we've Monica and myself, we've been meeting this whole week on what more events that we can do, and we are surrounding ourselves, and this is really important. It's always surrounding yourself around the people that are better than you.
Yeah, and
Can I finish? You always cut me off, dude. I can never finish.
I thought you were done because you paused.
I'm pausing because I want to take my time.
Okay, sorry. Finish.
No, I already forgot. Because okay, am I right, guys? I'll be saying something, and then she just takes it to a whole different direction. Like what I said, it doesn't even matter anymore. Doesn't even matter anymore. She said, yeah, because yesterday I got my hair done, and I'm like, what the heck does that have to do with what we're saying? No, but I'm saying surround yourself around the right people, and that's what it's about.
And have fun along the way.
Yes, and have fun. But what I'm saying is surround yourself around the right people in business and stuff. And lately, God has given us amazing, amazing people that He's placed around us. They uplift us. They encourage us.
That is
we
for
encourage
sure.
them. And just knowing that now that, and you'll get to meet them because it's like this whole new group that has been at all of our events, and everybody wants to have a great time. Everybody wants to build their business. They're working with each other. I mean, and to know that we help create that community, that's the reward. That's the reward.
Yeah, because you're right. I mean, there's something about everybody wants to make money, right?
Yeah,
everybody wants to make money.
They're in business to make money.
But you know what? Of course, we're in the business to make money as well, but we have something bigger than money here. We have, like you just mentioned, everything that you said is exactly it. We've been blessed that God has, put great people in our path that are helping us, push the GWC forward in a very positive direction. I mean, when I think about 5 years ago, where I was, how I was, mentally, physically, so many different things. Man, I am grateful to be where I'm at today.
Wow.
Because it's been like a lot of learning, a lot of getting to know each other, a lot of adjusting with our personalities, trying to come out of my shell, which was quite hard. But I feel liberated.
Yeah.
I feel liberated.
I'm going to say that
Honestly.
you've grown a lot, because I have and everything you said right now, I've seen you grown in everything you've said. So I'm a testimony of what you just said, because I do remember when I used to come in here years ago, pre-COVID, you were very strict in your ways. This is how I'm doing things. I'm not. If you don't like it, you could leave. This is how it's being run. This is how it's being done. Blah blah blah. And then during COVID, is when you talk to me, and yes, you've taken me. I came in rough, and I believe God has used you to start polishing me up. And when I came in rough, and you were rough in your way. But now you've learned to let your hair down, because as you guys can see, we're having a great time on this. Back in the day, if you guys were watching Let's Connect Now shows, Monica, you could just see her facial expressions like I'm like, Monica, you gotta smile. Monica, you gotta do this. But now look at it. We're having a great time. We enjoy ourselves, but yet we still get things done, because in the workplace, there's always, there's the professionalism, but the professionalism and having fun at the same time. And I've seen you grow. I mean, in these areas, you're more welcoming to people. You honestly, I've seen you growing and wanting to help people a lot. Even people that don't even have businesses that come in here and just maybe ask a question or don't even have anything to do with the GWC. Monica is willing to help them and to get their lives right. Because our whole statement is empowering businesses, but at the same time, it's empowering businesses. It's empowering the individual.
Of course, that's what we're doing, because remember that the individual is what makes the business.
Exactly.
So we make the business. It's not so much the name. It's the people. Right.
People buy into the person.
Yeah, and the personality, the way they're being treated. They really do. People go to restaurants because there's a waiter that really just like, oh my God, when they see him, people know you by your name. It makes a big difference. But thank you for that. I appreciate your compliment. I'll take it as a compliment, everybody, because usually I'm being put down a lot. So this is great. This is great.
Great. Okay, back to the show.
Back to the show. So now I have a confession to make. Now I can actually say what I was going to say before I interrupted him. So, as many of you know, this dude right here, it's like, I'm going to just say it.
Wait, did I ever give you permission to say this?
Yes.
I did?
I know, but I'm going to say it anyways.
Oh my goodness.
This guy right here, he's done a lot of Hollywood. He's done, he has he produced his own movie, and he's been, he's taken up some acting roles in CSI, right? CSI.
I've been in a lot of background roles and stuff, a lot of movie chef, and everybody will text me, oh my God, I seen you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so now, after the many things that we do here at the GWC, and as many of you guys know, he's my neighbor. Okay, we're neighbors. He's actually, without even asking me first, okay, it's bringing Hollywood to my house. So my house gets a role and hopefully a movie, but I still don't get nothing. Nothing. Not even stand there and look pretty in the kitchen scene. Not even like the cleaning lady clean the bathrooms for anything. Nothing. But yet I'm lending my house so that he could be featured in his own movie.
It's a pilot that we're filming, and it's a great thing. It's brought to you by Chicano Hollywood, Johnny, and all them are doing it. And hey, you said you wanted a part in it, but your house made it first. That's a big deal. Your house is nice.
I know. Comment below, please, because I'm taking tomorrow off, Thursday, because I wanted to get my hair done, my lashes, my lip gloss. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready in case I have to jump in. I'm going to be ready. Johnny, just in case you don't know, you're probably going to see this podcast after the fact. But
I was ready.
I'm going to be ready, and I'm going to go back to this show and say, I called it, guys.
Oh, my God. So if you are a writer, please write Monica into the script, a little part. Maybe
I'm still trying to win Johnny, so be quiet.
Okay, yeah.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm lending my house collateral.
Johnny from Chicano Hollywood. We do a lot of things, guys. I mean, there's so much that the GWC does, but you're not going to know what we do unless you get involved. Like I said, if you're even, you're a business owner, you're a resident here in the San Gabriel Valley, but
what if you have a product and we're able to
feature
feature it in my house for this movie, and this movie gets featured, you never know, guys. Hey, bring it by. You have one day today.
Because Monica's like, I gotta switch my pillows. I go, yeah, because we don't use pillows with vavas all over. Oh, Monica, wake up.
You're not doing a love scene on my pillow or anything.
I know, but if the camera pans that way, and it's like, oh, it's that yellow spot. No, it keeps going.
So see, again, this is costing me money because now I got to pull up my best comforters, my best pillows. I ordered some. I got to pick them up at Walmart. I did. New rugs.
You know what, guys? I think this was just an opportunity for Monica to shop. I think this was an excuse. That's why she said it. She goes, wait a minute, if I say yes, I get the new comforter I wanted.
I already have some. I have.
Oh, poor Dave.
I have some. Oh my God! Is my husband gonna see this before tomorrow? No, right?
No, it's next. It's after the fact. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, honey, it just costs like $300. Hopefully we'll get that money back when they finish the pilot again and they'll pay us for it. I'll make sure I cash in, honey. I'll save the receipt.
I'll save the receipts. For props. It's the props department.
Yeah, I'm baking cupcakes and everything. See, because I'm a good host. That's why. But I will be ready, guys. I'll let you guys know what happened next show.
Yes. So, you guys, on that note, we're going to get going because we were only supposed to be doing this like 20 minutes.
Well, you know.
Jeez.
I had to say that because it's funny how we have GWC, Let's Connect Now, Hollywood.
Yes, we have Hollywood.
Yeah, and so it's kind of exciting, but I'm not starstruck. So this guy's whatever. I don't care if he's the star of this movie. Who cares? Don't come in here and try to get an autograph from him, okay? Because no, you get it from me because it's my house.
Hey, if you guys want to watch a movie that I co-produced, I was in it and all that stuff, Crave the Fast Life, Amazon Prime, Crave the Fast Life, a great inspirational film. I'm telling you. She hasn't even watched it, and I've known her for already 4 years.
It costs money to watch it.
$1.99. We'll do a GWC.
$1.99 is $1.99, right, people?
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, become a sponsor. Like Munoz and Munoz, become a sponsor on Let's Connect Now.
Yeah, because you could be featured on my house.
We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you so much for watching Let's Connect Now. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you want to be a sponsor, contact us today.